Okay, hello there. Here we are with another mandolin. If you've seen one of my other videos, you'll know I've ended up with two Umberto Ceccherini mandolins. I'm quite keen on keeping one for myself, but I'm thinking I'll sell this one. So these aren't dated, but it's a typical Ceccherini with a double top and metal string tensioners there. We'll come to all that in a minute. Let's just, so the open strings. And we'll just try and give you an idea what it sounds like. It's got a lot of resonance to it, and if you've seen his Ceccerinis before, you know they have two soundboards. So there's the one you can see, and there's a second one suspended below it, which runs from here down to the tailpiece. And I guess you can figure it out as a kind of built-in plate reverb sort of thing. And the instrument just keeps humming for quite a while after you stop playing. So, work done on this one. Ceccerinis are nice sturdy little instruments, so the bowl's typically intact. It's not even particularly worn, it's still quite shiny, it's not been refinished or had anything done to it. But unusually for a Ceccherini, what has happened on this one, the neck is pulled forward ever so slightly, and there wasn't really much room for a bridge, so I have planed down the old fretboard into a sort of a wedge shape so that it's higher at this end and this end, and put a brand new fretboard on top. It didn't need much change of angle, so it is a relatively thin new fretboard. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So it doesn't really change the look of it that much. It's not a huge big wedge, as I've seen on some. And I've also retained the original fret markers. So the fret markers that were in the original fretboard have been taken out and re-inlaid on the new one. New replica bridge. Unlike the Meglios, which have a wooden string tensioner here, these have these little metal, I don't know quite what you would call them, split screws I suppose, to just increase the angle of the strings over the bridge. Originally these had an all-in-one metal nut and first or zero fret. Obviously I've replaced boards, so this has got a zero fret and a regular bone nut. Tuners are all original, work nice and fine. They're of the enclosed metal backplate variety. It's engraved, although you can't see it that easily because it's a little discoloured with age. I've resisted the temptation to polish it with Brasso or whatever. Bone buttons on the tuners. So other than that, some new strings. That's all that's had done. And the two Ceccerinis I've got, sound-wise, they're almost exactly the same. This one's possibly ever so slightly louder, but there's really very little difference. Right, let's see if I can play something else. Yep, so that's really all I want to say about that one, I think. It's a nice little instrument, this one. Alright, that's all folks. Bye.